What makes an online course truly work for students, for faculty, and for the institution? At Ostos, we set out to answer that by creating a framework that turns best practices into everyday workflows. Greetings! I am Carlos Guevara, Director of the Office of Educational Technology and co-director of the Center for Teaching and Learning at Ostos. Today, Anna and I will introduce you to the COTE Framework, what it is, how it supports quality online teaching, and how we adapted it into Brightspace rubrics to make course certification smoother and more transparent for everyone involved.
I am Anna Marjanovic, instructional designer and LMS administrator at Hostos. So, what does excellence in online teaching actually look like? Let us show you. The compass of online teaching excellence is your guide to designing engaging, inclusive, and effective online learning experiences. Whether you're a faculty member refining your course, a course evaluator, or an instructional designer developing new learning materials, COTE provides structured, research-backed support every step of the way. The framework is built on 4 essential keystones that shape strong online courses. Course structure, designing a clear, well-organized learning path. Technology integration, using the right tools to maximize retention and increase engagement. Student engagement, encouraging active participation and interaction. Community building, fostering an inclusive, connected learning space. The keystones are enhanced by omni-elements: accessibility, universal design for learning, evaluation, and resources. These are flexible tools that make each keystone more inclusive, resilient, and responsive to diverse student needs. Each keystone is more than just a concept. It's a structured set of checklists designed to be used alongside your LMS as you build or review your course. Each checklist focuses on a key area within that topic, providing research-based best practices to guide your course design. But that's not all. Each checklist is enhanced by omni-elements, making sure that accessibility, universal design for learning, evaluation, and resources are considered in every aspect of your course. Use these checklists as a guide to systematically assess and refine your course, making it more effective and inclusive.
At Ostos, we follow a protocol to support and recognize quality in online teaching. It begins with faculty using the COTE checklist for self reflection. Then, 2 faculty reviewers, members of the Educational Technology Leadership Council or ETLC, evaluate the course using a rubric based on that same framework. The ETLC includes representatives from every academic department, including the library. The Council serves as a bridge between faculty and the Office of Educational Technology. These are not outside evaluators, they are our colleagues, our advocates, and our best champions for innovation. For each course under review, EdTech staff assigns 1 reviewer from the candidate's department and 1 from a different department. Having 2 reviewers, one familiar with the discipline and one offering a broader perspective, adds both context and objectivity to the process.
To streamline the certification process, we built a dedicated Brightspace shell. Faculty members pursuing certification are added as learners, and ETLC reviewers are assigned as graders. When a course is ready for evaluation, the faculty member uploads documentation to an assignment in the shell. That automatically triggers a Brightspace rubric tied to the COTE framework, which the evaluators use as they review the course.
Of course, the original code framework includes 12 detailed checklists, one for each topic area across the four keystones. They are designed for deep reflection and course design support.
But for evaluation purposes, we needed something more concise and decision ready. So we condensed those original checklists into four streamlined rubrics, one per keystone: course structure, technology integration, student engagement, and community building. Each rubric includes criteria adapted from the original checklists, preserving fidelity to the framework while making it practical for peer review. This redesign makes it easier for ETLC reviewers to evaluate consistently without losing the depth or intentionality that the framework is built on. Once we condensed the checklists, the next step was translating them into a structured Brightspace rubric. Each rubric is organized into two sections: essential course elements, the core requirements for certification, and course enhancements, recommended practices that elevate quality and engagement. We paid special attention to the Omni elements. These are not separate criteria, but are embedded across the rubric. Each time an item reflects an Omni principle, we mark it with an icon for accessibility, for UDL, for evaluation, and for resources. It helps reviewers verify holistic alignment at a glance and utilize the two-dimensionality of the framework.
Achievement levels are also carefully designed. For reviewers, Brightspace displays numeric values behind the scenes to support analytics and certification decisions. But when we share results with faculty, they see a plain language version, present and needs work. This way, we preserve clarity and avoid overwhelming candidates with score math. The focus stays on actionable feedback. The end result is a single tool that supports evaluation, mentorship, and reflection, all while staying true to the original code framework.
Now, one small caveat. In Brightspace, all graders can see each other's rubric selections, which is not ideal for us since we aim for independent evaluations without influence. Let us just say, anonymous parallel scoring is not quite there yet. But according to the Brightspace community page, improvements are in the works, so we are watching that space closely.
That said, for institutions where one evaluator is sufficient, or for peer review, self assessment, or formative course improvement, this model is fully operational, transparent, and easy to implement. In the meantime, we are still thrilled with how seamlessly the code framework and Brightspace rubrics work together. I am Carlos's clone, or maybe I was Carlos all along. Hard to say. There is a lot of innovation going on in edtech. The real Carlos is probably mentoring three faculty, reviewing two courses, and troubleshooting Brightspace with one hand tied behind his back. But don't worry, I am definitely the clone, and I still know where the rubrics live.
I'm Anna's clone, the real Anna. She's probably deep in a course shell somewhere, doing everything, everywhere, all at once. So I offered to wrap things up. If your institution is interested in adapting the Brightspace Compass of online teaching excellence rubrics, we'd love to share. Just email us at edtech@hostos.cuny.edu or scan the QR code right here to explore the COTE framework and download the rubrics. The real Anna will get back to you, probably with a checklist.